Paul Doolin on bass. That's going to be our flash tune, electronic. The halls of Porter College, UC Santa Cruz. We're an elite college crowd, dwells in drugs and sex. Time waits at us again as we go back to the Reagan era. A convertible, cut-top Impala, cruising through the Santa Monica Mountains and giving a lesson in drinking and driving. I'd like to point out the amazing film footage on this next reel. Doolin was on the hood filming that last one, which I think goes in the Film Academy. That bottle that Bruce Wigman just littered, Paul Doolin picked that up and returned that to the convertible Chop Chop.
Well, me and Billy, we was tired. We was tired of robbing banks and driving all over the place, looking for women, picking up parties, doing strange things. You know, it was the 80s now, you know, we'd reaped the walls of the Reagan years, and we was riding high on the hills, dreaming our dreams and living our thrills. Tell me that summer, it was riding high. Me and Billy, we started talking stories about all sorts of trashy girls and living the good life. It's just so strange episodes of dilemmas and crises arrived. Something quite amazing. I think I was kind of thrilled when I came upon the desire that we would work together again and kind of, you know, work things out. About the parties and the bands that used to play there and all sorts of weird hypocrites used to talk about the shit that we did, but you know, we had these pool parties. We had a lot of fun back then in the 80s, 90s. Now the 90s were here, and we were riding high up in the hills. Tell you, we could whip out our skateboards after we dropped off that chop-top Impala down by the curb, and we just skateboard along, we just ride our free will, you know. It's just a stolen spirit at that point. We was feeling free though, and those are the days back in the early 90s. Say, you know, we're talking about a lot of, we're just doing our share, you know, kind of ride and breeze, you know. We have the amazing evening with guest hosts, Tarkot and Jamie Grunson from Stellar Alice, guitar player and drummer. And the drummer is playing guitar tonight, and Tark will be speaking some literature from his new book. Here we see Tarkot in the early 80s before he met psychedelic music.
Well, we just missed the rabbi praying to the God on the ocean. And we love God. And I was going to talk about God, and here's another godlike structure.
And that is L.A. burning, the Santa Monica Mountains in particular. Alan Swanson, and here we have Jamie Grunson live. The storm surf came in big that year in 1982. Amazing swells from history as we expanded, and slalom driftwood in amazing set waves. You see driftwood lying throughout, and there are bodies underneath that driftwood. There's people, there's helicopters there, malathion they're spraying, and here we have a gnarly boomer set. It's insane. Devin Wright out there surfing some of the most amazing waves that I have seen. There's Charthouse getting incredibly wasted, and it's amazing. Again, I just want to emphasize the amount of water that is going on here, and not to mention just the ocean, but also the rivers, the creek becoming a river, and Devin Wright again slaloming some massive surf. Philip, Topanga, and Lloyd, they're hanging around the driftwood looking for animal parts and things he can use for breakfast. There's Devin Wright, again, slaloming driftwood, amazing, mastering the art of big wave surfing. Devin Wright, one of the pioneers, world tour man of the sea, he has become designated as, and there's his bus in front of 10-foot surf, where it usually is and where it belongs, of course. Here's Topanga skateboarding madness at its finest with Matt Andrews and Paul Doolin, and off their new album, Less Legendary. Here's a cut from Teflon Spit called Inch of Pus.